My name is Lee Mosley. I'm IT manager for EnSafe Incorporated. We're a global remediation and environmental consulting firm out of Memphis, Tennessee. So the issues that we were facing with our old phone system was the hardware was outdated. It was becoming end of life. We were having call quality issues. We were having jitter, call drops. We were going to get to a point where we were going to have to upgrade. Our hand was essentially being forced. The hardware was going to go EOL and end of life and end of service. So we were going to have to do something. And so that's when the decision was made that we needed to start looking at on-premise versus off-premise. Who would provide it? Would it be somebody in town, out of town? Do we go straight to the cloud? And with the help of my Cisco rep, West IP was brought to the table as a provider that could leverage Cisco, and me being familiar with Cisco, that sat well with me. Since we had an on-prem Cisco solution, it made sense for us to go with a West IP solution and backed by Cisco. We already had endpoints, we already had phones and switches and routers that were all Cisco branded, so I wanted to keep everything in the same family. Everything that West IP's solution was able to give us just folded right into our current infrastructure. And so there wasn't an over amount of money to be pushed forward because we didn't have to repurpose or repurchase phones, any additional infrastructure. We just almost literally plugged in a West IP circuit and started migrating sites. The technology we're using in West IP today, we're using VoiceMaxx CE to cover all of our office locations. We're also using West IP to take over and manage our entire network. So the end result is once we're finished with the full migration of our network to West IP, we've already got the phone piece implemented. We're on the end of the project to implement all of the network endpoints. When it's all said and done, we will have saved more money. We will have had the ability to upgrade our bandwidth at a lower cost than what our other vendor was providing us. We have a support system that's 24/7, 365 that monitors proactively all of our pieces of network that they're allowed to manage. And so from an IT perspective, that's invaluable. From an end user perspective, you take for granted being able to pick up a phone and getting a dial tone and dialing out. We used to have problems with something as simple as that. Those are a thing of the past. And so the West IP solution has really enabled us to get one heterogeneous environment that allows us to leverage all of the West IP backend technology and to allow our IT department to almost forget about what's going on. It's a set it, forget it type mentality, so we can focus more so on our internal employees and how we can help them better do their job.